After years of work and labor and experimentation on so many hamsters and lizards. But not you, Zinkter. You've been my little guardian this whole project. We will finally have the mind control that we have been dreaming of. Yeah! But first, we must get our specimen. Let us call in the Doomcough. You know, our assistant, the one we have to get to do our dirty work. Come. Snively, come.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Hey, boss. What can I do for you today?
Well, our complete creation has been finished.
Yes, it looks so much fun. Can I touch this?
No, don't touch it.
Why not?
Let me explain something to you.
Okay.
We have spent years developing this so that we can control the knowledge.
I know. I've been here for years. I mean, what?
Quiet, I'm speaking. I'm monologuing.
Okay.
We are creating mind control as we know it. We will actually pull all of the thoughts and knowledge into this machine.
Whoa.
Albeit it looks small, but it packs quite a punch.
I bet it does.
So, once we get all the knowledge and this box, we will control the world!
Yes.
Yes. So very excited.
Do I get some of the knowledge?
No.
No. Okay.
No, this is for powers. This is for control, okay?
Oh, and I don't want control.
Let me explain something to you. You are a pawn. I need you to do something. You need to get our first experimental person.
Oh.
Yes.
I think I know someone I can get.
All right, get him now.
I'll be right back, bossy. Mind control.
The world.
Mind control. All right, right this way, Mr. College Guy. That's right.
Snively, do you have our experiment? I mean, our volunteer.
The volunteer is right here.
Very good.
He thinks that, I mean, he wants some hair restoration, and that's what this is for.
Yes, hair restoration.
Yes, hair restoration.
Yes,
so,
yes.
sir, I'm going to have you stand right here.
Come,
He's
stand right here.
He's a 35-year senior.
Under this hair restorer.
Yeah.
All right, Snively.
Okay, yes.
I am going to go.
You need to
I have to get some more chloroform.
Okay.
So I want you to turn on the machine and then let it operate.
Just let it go.
That's it.
Okay, just push the button.
Very good.
I can do that.
I'll be back in a little while.
Oh, thank you,
A little
boss.
while.
Okay, you just gotta stand right here. Turn this way just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna turn it on. I'm not touching you or anything, am I? Oh, there it is. Oh, I see it. It's working. It's working. It's working. I wonder. Just think if I had just a little bit of this knowledge. It's almost out. It's working. Okay, if I had just a little bit of this knowledge for me. Maybe boss won't notice. I'll put this right back. He won't notice. Your hair is coming back. He can't see that. It's mine. It's mine. I have all the knowledge. It's mine.
Well, this week we talked about stealing in the sermon, and that reenactment was all about stealing something pretty major, which is knowledge.
Yes.
But as Pastor kind of talked about, the pilfering of little things that lead up to bigger things can get in the way, and we start justifying the taking of the little things. Can get in the way with our priorities then, right? So just taking the pencils or the pieces of papers or the envelopes or whatever from work can start leading up to bigger things.
Right. You know, in the reenactment, it was a little on the silly side. I don't know if you noticed that or not. But it started off with hamsters and rats and whatnot, and of course moved up to humans.
Yes.
And while as silly as that might be, something can seem very insignificant. Like you said, pencils at work, paper clips, things that, you know, they buy in such quantity, how will they ever know it's gone? Or why would they even care? But those are the little things that chip away at our character.
Yeah, and that personal self-worth of what we stand for and who we are gets chipped away, like you were saying, and it's not what God wants. He wants to protect us, protect who we are in Him, and it's not the stuff that's out there that makes us who we are. It's what God has done through us and for us that makes us the people who we are. And so we got to be careful and protect ourselves from stealing. Just those little things. It's not just the big things that we look at as stealing, like robbing a bank or whatever. But
Getting too much change back at the store.
Yeah.
You know, it's really easy to walk out and just say, oh, well, you know, it's not that big a deal. It wasn't that much. But it is a big deal.
Or you find something in your shopping cart after you've already paid, and all of a sudden you get out of the car. Oh, I didn't pay for this. Well, what do? Do you go back? Do you not go back? Well, you know, our character should stand up and say we should go back and pay for that because we did not. It's not ours.
Absolutely.
And so we got to make sure we protect that. So hopefully in that reenactment you saw maybe the silliness in it, but you also saw the seriousness of stealing. Really
serious, yes.
is not what God really wants from us, and He wants us to protect other people's property, protect our property, and protect ourselves and our self-worth.
That's
with
true.
That. So, but if you did turn that on right now, I think your hair just might blow.
Well, I was
So
just
gotta be
thinking
careful.
maybe we should move you under this and see if it really works.
Is that hair restoration?
Yeah,
You're
hair
saying
restoration.
wait a minute. Ooh.
Oh, that might be a little too bright for you.
Is that bright on the camera? Yeah, we better turn that off. All right, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Dan, it's been a pleasure. All right.